So I had a doubt one.
Okay. Tell me.
So in question 2,
Question number. Yes.
so they've asked to pass a single journal entry. The question. So what all will be included in the journal entry?
Can you repeat?
So the question they've asked us to pass a single journal entry.
Yes, pass the journal entry. Yes.
So what all will be included in that single entry?
The portion related to yes, premium brought in kind.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there are stocks, debtors, land, plant and machinery. These all items will be included in journal entry.
So that is the question 3. I'm asking about the previous question.
Question number 26. Actually, let me share it. My question numbers will change here. When we share it, we change the number actually. Okay, so this one.
Yes,
Previous
sir.
class homework. This one.
So the one you showed before this. The XY are partner sharing.
Yeah, this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, X and Y are partners sharing profit in the ratio 3:1. Z is admitted as partner for which he pays 30,000 for goodwill in cash. X, Y, and Z decided to share the future profit in equal portion. You are required to pass a single journal entry to give effect to the above transaction. Okay.
So I was a bit confused with this question.
Okay. So you got confused. Okay. If there is this line not written in the question, then what will be the journal entry? Tell me.
So here it says he bought 30,000 for goodwill in cash. Here there is nothing mentioned about capital.
Okay, leave the capital then.
So will it be cash account debit to premium to goodwill account?
Okay, cash account debit to premium for goodwill account. You are seeing the screen that I am writing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, cash account debit to premium for goodwill account. Okay, the second entry will be?
Premium for goodwill account debit to excess capital account.
To X capital account?
Yes, sir.
Only X?
So when I calculated the sacrifice of gain, I got X as sacrificing partner and Y is as gaining partner.
Okay, so Y is gaining partner. Let me calculate it. It is 3:1. Their old ratio 3:1, and now the future profit will be in equal proportion. Yes. So 3/4, 1/4 minus 1/3 minus 1/3. It will be 12. 9 minus 4. That is 5/2 12 and 12, 3 minus 4, 1 by 12, and Z is getting also 1 by 3. So 4 by 12. He is getting 4 by 12. So gain for Z, gain for Y, and sacrifice for X. Okay.
So why did you do into 4 by 4? Okay, to convert it to 12. Okay, got it. Sir.
Okay. So Z is bringing 30,000. Z share of goodwill is 30,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So total goodwill will be you can say 30,000 into 3
12.
by 1 or 12 by 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so total goodwill is 90,000. Now share of Y, 90,000 into 1 by 4. It is 90,000 into 1 by 4. Sorry, 1 by 12. His gain is 1 by 12. So it will be 7,500, and share of X, 90,000 into 5 by 12. So 37,500. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Now the second journal entry should be premium for goodwill account debit, Y capital account debit to X capital account. 37,500, 30,000, and 7,500. Here it will be 30,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt in this up to this?
No, sir.
Okay. So now in quotient, there is one extra line given. We have to pass single entry, not two entries. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you remember how to combine the entry? I told you about this in fundamental of partnership.
So I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No, sir.
Okay. Combine two entries.
So your voice is
To
breaking.
combine two entries. Okay. It's still breaking.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Wait. Hello, Ritika. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Is it still breaking?
Little bit, sir, but it's better now.
Okay. So to combine these two entries, I told you that we have to look for a common account that is in both entries.
Okay, sir.
Which one is it?
Premium to Goodwill.
Premium for Goodwill. It is on the debit side of second entry and credit side of first entry, and the amount is same. So we will remove it. It is like plus and minus.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now the balance part is cash account debit 30,000, Y capital account debit 7,500, and 2 X capital 37,500. Yes,
Yes, sir.
is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is how we will pass first combined entry. For this, for in any question, if you see the that you have to pass combined entry or a single entry, then if there is two entry, you just combine those two entry. Okay, there is nothing else we have to do.
Okay, sir.
Okay, is there any other doubt you have?
So let me check.
All these questions are completed. The previous to previous class homework.
Yes, sir.
There is no doubt in these questions.
No, sir.
Okay. And what about previous class homework?
Well, that's it, sir. I don't think I have anything else.
Question number 26 is now completed. 27
Yes, sir.
done. Question number 27 completed.
Yes, sir. One moment. Yes, sir. I tried it.
But not completed.
Yes, sir. The journal entry part.
Okay. So what is your doubt in this question?
So now they've given Z's contribution, but how do you know what part of it is for capital and what part is for goodwill?
Yes. Yes. The goodwill of the firm was valued at 6 lakh. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And how much share Jed has to pay?
So 1/4.
1/4. So total goodwill is 6 lakh and Jed has to pay 1/4. It means how much?
Um, so 1,50,000.
1,50,000. Yes. And if he is paying total amount of 1 lakh 40,000, 2 lakh 40,000, 2 lakh 80,000. Yes, he is paying 2,80,000 by combining these assets. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So in 2,80,000, 1,50,000 is for goodwill. So how much amount is for capital? The balance amount, 1,30,000.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So this is your answer.
Okay, sir.
So you will pass journal entry, stock account debit, debtors account debit, land account debit, plant and machinery account debit, to capital 1,30,000, to premium for goodwill 1,50,000.
Okay, sir. So can't we do assets account debit to capital account?
No, actually, we have to write all the assets separately because these are not same nature assets. Yes.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So these assets should be recorded separately.
Okay, sir.
Okay, what about question number 28?
I did it, sir.
Complete.
Yes, sir.
Question number 29.
Yes, sir, that is also done. I only
Okay.
did till question number 29.
Yes.
So done only till question number 29.
I should do it.
No, sir, I've done it, sir. The
Okay.
remaining questions I couldn't do. I didn't do it.
There is a remaining question also. Yes. 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay. So you have not tried it, or you are not able to do it.
Yes, sir, I didn't try it. I've read the questions and so far I didn't have a doubt, but I still didn't try it.
So you want me to solve any of these questions, or should we discuss the next topic?
So we can discuss the next topic.
Okay. Okay. So when only part of premium is brought in by new partner. Okay. We have discussed the goodwill when it is paid privately. We have discussed the goodwill when it is brought in cash, when it is brought in kind, and when full part of goodwill is brought, or partly contribution by new partner. So the next part is when there is hidden goodwill in the function. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, what is hidden goodwill? Do you understand the meaning of hidden?
There is it not shown in the books of account.
Yes, it is not showing in the question actually, because we have to solve the question, so it will not be given in question directly. Okay, you have to find it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And there is one more concept that we need to discuss for goodwill, is goodwill appearing in the books. We have already discussed in previous chapter. So we will not write any concept here. Okay. We'll write only for hidden goodwill. So first of all, we'll discuss hidden goodwill. Then I will explain a little bit about existing goodwill also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. So what is hidden goodwill and when we have to calculate it? This is important question because sometime I explain the topic and student has confusion about when we have to find the hidden goodwill, because you can easily find the hidden goodwill in so many questions. Okay, but you don't have to do it every time it is not given. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so sometime it is like they will not give you the goodwill and they will not ask you about goodwill. So we don't have to do anything for goodwill part here because it is not a case of hidden goodwill. But in some of the portion, you will not be given any information about goodwill, but they will tell you to pass the journal entry or do the accounting treatment of goodwill. In that case, there is some hidden goodwill in the quotient. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So when we have to find out the hidden goodwill?
When they're when they're asked to pass a journal entry or something related to Goodwill.
And that's it.
So what was the other point?
When there is no information about goodwill and they ask you to do the accounting.
Okay, sir.
So these two conditions. First, there is no information about goodwill. If goodwill is given in the quotient, and then they ask you to do the accounting for goodwill, then also there is no hidden goodwill because it is already given.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so hidden goodwill we have to do when there is no information about goodwill first, and then second, they will ask you to do the accounting for goodwill. So in this case, we have to do calculate hidden goodwill. Now, how we will calculate hidden? First of, let's say there is two partners, A and B, and their capital is 5 lakh and 3 lakh. Okay.
Yes, sir.
A new partner admitted for 1/5 share, 1/5 share, and C capital is 5 lakhs. Oh, so only this information is given. Now they tell you to pass the journal entry for capital and premium. What will you do here?
So the 5 lakh and 3 lakh are A and B's capital.
5 lakh and 3 lakh are
Is it their capital?
A and B capital, yes.
Mm. I don't know.
Okay. Let me give you one more information because it is also hidden in the quotient. A and B profit sharing ratio is 1:1. Now,
So we'll find the sacrifice of them, their A and B sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, actually, for this, you don't need sacrifice or gain. For distribution purpose, yes, for distribution of goodwill, we need sacrifice gain, but to calculate hidden goodwill, we don't need the sacrifice gain. Okay, so we need it later, so we will calculate it right now. The profit sharing ratio is 1:1, and the new partner is getting 1/5 share. So again, we have to do this like let total profit share is 1, and balance for A and B will be 1 minus 1/5. It will be 5 minus 1, that is 4/5, and it will be distributed between 4/5 into 1/2 be 4/5 into 1/2. and C, it is 1/5. So it is 4/10. It is also 4/10, and we will 2/2. It is 2/10. So the new ratio is 4:4:2, or you can say 2:2:1. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In this case, the sacrifice is always same as the old ratio. So sacrifice ratio will be 1:1. 1:1. Is there any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, how much capital is brought by C?
5 lakhs.
5 lakhs. So as per his capital, we can calculate total capital of firm in proportionate to C capital. C is bringing 5 lakh for how much share?
1/5 share.
1/5 share. So total capital of firm should be
Including C's capital.
yes, including C capital. How much total capital there should be? I'm not asking about actual capital. I'm asking about there should be their capital. Okay, let me explain it. For one share in total 5 share, he's giving 5 lakh. Okay.
Oh, yes, sir.
So one share price is 5 lakh. So total 5 share price will be
25 lakhs.
okay. So it will be like 5 lakh into reciprocal of his share, that is 5/1. So 25 lakh. And the actual total capital is including C.
14 lakhs.
5 lakh for A plus 3 lakh for B and plus 5 lakh for C. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So total 13 lakh. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, total capital is 13 lakh, but as per the proportionate capital of C, total capital should be 25 lakh. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the difference between these two is hidden. 25 lakh minus 13 lakh. It is 12 lakh. Hidden goodwill of firm. Now in this 12 lakh, we have to calculate share of new partner, share of C. It will be 12 lakh into 1/5. So 5:2, 2,40,000. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And the share, this 2,40,000 is goodwill share of C. And this will be distributed into sacrificing ratio. That is 1:1. So 1,20,000 will go to A and 1,20,000 will go to B.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, after this, 1,20,000, which is paid to A and B, their capital will increase. A capital will become 5 lakh plus 1,20,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So his capital will become 6,20,000. For B, it will be 3 lakh plus 1,20,000. It will be 4,20,000. And for C, it will be, his capital was 5 lakh minus 2,40,000 he paid for goodwill. So his capital will become 2,60,000. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now according to his ratio, you can see 6, 4, 12, 13 lakh here. The total capital of firm is 13 lakh. And now if we calculate proportionate capital according to C capital, okay, 2,60,000 into 5 by 1, we will get 13 lakh. Now the proportionate capital and actual capital both are equal. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this part is for verification. I have to show you this calculation, but the actual solution is here up to this. Okay.
Okay,
After
sir.
this, we will pass journal entry, like A capital account debit, B capital, premium for goodwill account debit to A capital to B capital, 2,40,000, 1,20,000, and 1 lakh.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now you can see the concept here of hidden goodwill. Yes. Sometimes there is no information of goodwill in quotient, but it is still exists. It is what hidden goodwill means. When they will ask you without any information about goodwill, then hidden goodwill will be calculated. The first step for calculation: calculate total capital of firm on the basis of new partners' capital. So whatever the new partners' capital given in the quotient, we will multiply it with the reciprocal of his profit share. So in the current solution, we have done the same. Total capital of firm, we have calculated 5 lakh into reciprocal of new partner share, that is 5 by 1. His share was 1 by 5, and we are multiplying it with reciprocal of the share. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this is our first step: new partner capital into reciprocal of new partner share. Now calculate adjusted capital of each existing partner. In this quotient, there is no adjustment given, only capital of existing partner given. So there is no adjustment required in their capital. Yes.
Yes, sir.
But let's say if there are some adjustment given in the quotient, like profit or reserve, like this, if these things are given in the quotient, then first we will adjust these items and then we will calculate adjusted capital. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. The next part is deduct total of adjusted capital from total capital calculated in step 1. So the proportionate capital, we need proportionate capital in first step, and we have to deduct the adjusted capital from that proportionate capital. Means we have to adjust actual capital, means minus, we have to calculate difference between actual capital and proportionate capital. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So how much capital should be and how much it actually is.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So total capital minus total adjusted capital. The next part is calculate new partner share equity. The difference which is calculated by us in step 3 is our hidden goodwill. It is called goodwill of firm. Now we will calculate the share of new partner in this hidden goodwill and then pass journal entry. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please write this and then we'll discuss a portion about this.
Okay, sir.
Done?
No, sir.
Okay, so this is the question for you. Okay, read question number 37.
X and Y are partners.
Completed writing?
Yes, sir.
No. Please read.
X and Y are partners with capital of rupees 50 each. They admitted rupees 50,000 each. They admitted Z as a partner with 1/4 share in the profits of the firm. That brings in 80,000 as his share of capital. The profit and loss account showed a credit balance of 40,000 as on date of admission of Z. Give necessary journal entries to record the goodwill.
Yes. Can you do this?
Yes, sir, I'll try.
Okay.
So what should we do with the credit balance?
Yes. This is an adjustment that I told you about. We have to calculate adjusted capital first.
Yes, sir, what do we do?
Okay. So this profit and loss is generally distributed between partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this will be added to their capital balance.
Okay, sir.
So 40,000 will be distributed in the ratio is equal. So 40,000 is distributed equally between both partners X and Y, and then the amount will be added to their.
Okay, sir.
Have you completed the solution?
Yes, sir. So for the journal entries, what are the entries do we have to pass?
First, for bringing capital,
Okay, sir.
and the second, when they distribute goodwill, assuming that the new partner is not bringing any amount for goodwill.
Okay, sir.
So what will be the journal entry?
So for the first one, it will be cash account to capital account.
Amount,
80,000.
okay.
And the second one, so will be premium for Goodwill account debit to.
Not premium for goodwill account, he is not bringing goodwill. So if he is not bringing goodwill, then why we will distribute premium? Why we will write premium? We will distribute it, but we will not write premium.
Okay, sir. The Goodwill account debit to.
No. Okay. The second case, third case, when the new partner does not bring the goodwill, then what is the journal entry we pass?
New partner's capital account debit to sacrificing partner's capital account.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So
So it will be Z's capital account debit to Y's capital account and X capital account.
yes, how much?
So 1 lakh, the Goodwill. So
Okay.
it will be 1 lakh debit to
1 lakh to
there's a 50,000 and 50,000.
50,000, 50,000. Do you think it is correct? Okay, how you got 1 lakh?
So the total capital which should be there is 3,20,000.
80,000 into 4.
Yes, sir. And the capital which is actually there is 2,20,000. So when we deduct it,
20,000. How you got 2,20,000?
so by adding X and Y's capital and the credit balance 40%.
So X capital is 50,000?
Yes, sir.
No, X capital, adjusted capital is 70,000. I told you that 40,000 will be distributed between X and Y.
Oh, yes, sir.
So X capital is 70,000. Y capital is also 70,000.
Okay, sir.
And Z capital is 80,000. So total amount is 2,20,000.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And the capital should be 3,20,000 and actual capital is 2,20,000. So goodwill is 1 lakh. After calculation of this goodwill, we have to do one more step before passing journal entry. That is calculate new partner share in goodwill. You have calculated goodwill of firm, that is 1 lakh, not goodwill
Yes,
of
sir.
new partner.
Yes, sir.
So how much goodwill is the share of new partner?
Yeah, 25,000.
25,000. So the entry will be Z capital account debit 25,000, to X capital, to Y capital, 12,500, 12,500.
Okay, sir.
Is there any other doubt in hidden goodwill concept?
No, sir.
So these are your homework. If you have any doubt, you can ask question.